Okay. I'm gonna go top off my drink. This is... Hello. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like having multiple audio sources. How rude, how rude. So you mind just fix that? The joys of troubleshooting on the fly. Bum, bum. I like this music though, it's pretty jiving. Let's see if that'll fix it. I'm trying not to smack my tripod off my desk like I'm some barbarian. Tripod. 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 Okay. No. Sounds fine. I think it's just upset because of something. I don't know. I'll just send it and see if it works well. Let's see, I'll just... Let's do... Oh well, I don't care enough. Too much faffing around. Let's see, got my glue. Okay. Where are the damn clippers? Oh, they're right there. I thought I was going insane. Thought I was about to go crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, I'm just gonna get this bad boy. My poor desk management is starting to show itself. Well, I left myself muted the entire time I was building. Holy fuck. Stuffed, of course. I would stuff it. Fuck it. I'm a dumbass. I was like, oh, look over at the audience, see how it is. Oh, I forgot to unmute my mic on OBS. Well, shit. Well, fuck. Well, if someone wanted their chill lo-fi music to build models with, stream. They got their preview. Alright, that's it. Now I have to yap again. And that's atrocious. That looks like it needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. The power of the file. I swear sometimes my dyslexia applies to things that aren't letters and it's just... Yeah, that thing you think that was there? Yeah, you forget about it. It's gone. How does this piece go on? Oh, that's right. There's it right there. Okay. I am absolutely don't have to paint this one sub-assembly, but it will be fine. Alright, just do some of the tree branches coming up from the bottom. Where him, some here. Now this will be the experimental test models. The other ones, they can be a little silly. Well, this is the one that gets to guaranteedly be silly. Yep. Man, it's really God, how many chill fucking tracks did I add? I'm losing my mind. I'm usually so used to it to immediately jumping to one of the metal ones a second after I start playing the music. I swear, anytime a model is like two-handing something, I always feel like some sort of dread of, oh boy. Lining up multiple connection points when they could just be simple, like this, and just have it holding it properly from the start. It would be awesome, it would be great. I don't even have enough light in here. Ah. Is it a little better? I think I can see a bit better. Hi, Squishy. You'll be taking a nap. Understandable. We're chilling. Thank you for that gift yesterday. Unhinged, but appreciated. Well, Saren isn't going to be allowed to sleep anytime soon. Alright. I think this just sort of hooks in. Sure, if I just do some gluing, it'll be fine. There we go. I already got glue on my fingers. That's fantastic. It begins. Get a good stomper. No, I should grab like the painted model I have and just to compare. But you know what? When I was playing it, when I was using the model on tabletop, playing with it, I think that part got lost in the muting incident. we were playing it. We were playing like Wrath and Glory with actual tabletop Warhammer models in a Rogue Trader game, and my man was a crazy. Okay. Backpack and plow. Did that. Actually, you know what? I should grab it because I actually need to fix a part of it. Parts of it. And I have one of them, so I can do it real quick. Might as well. Might as well. Am I this old crudster? Like looking at it now, I'm seeing all the spots I missed and how to probably paint it differently now, but it is definitely a memorable model. And this was the thing on it, and I need to glue it back on because it broke off. I should probably use the strong stuff, but eh. Whoops. Thus it begins. Understandable. Good night. I would have started earlier if I understood about the audio stuff working. Alright, have fun, slime goober. Night, night, night. Sleep well. There. And they can stay there. Oh, now the metal music's playing. Great. Well, I can also play other music now, I think. This is definitely, if things go badly, this stream may no longer exist because I may have fumbled it, but we'll see. Give our little tech priest some lovely cleanup. Oh. Test done. Let me. I'm gonna glue this, and then while it's gluing, we're gonna glue it onto each other, but let's get a gator. I think I want to glue it where it's like at a slight angle, a bit more forward. I think that'll make it look a bit more dynamic. Kind of like this. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. But subassembly, these need to stay apart. These won't be glued together yet. Let's get the stream title. Oop. Slap this on the bird site. Oh. Got a bit of drink on me. All dear compatriots, as we explode into the bomb. Let's see. No, I don't want that. Don't you do that. Don't you cause none of this nonsense stuff. There we go. Ooh, I like this song. Well, that's that, and this is this. Alright, Dan. 1 minute of Kermit. You're gonna get your 1 minute of fucking Kermit. How are you, Dan? I gotta get the next hit anyway. So how are you? Dandy? Happy? Blandy? Which one do I want to build next? How are you, Dan? Alright, the Marshall. I want to do the Centauri Marshall next. Oh, but I've been so far away. This die. Hi, Golo. Kermit here is building the servants of the Mars god, so we may bring technological enlightenment to the Imperium. Still mainly Final Fantasy 14 D&D. That's cool. I'm gonna... I plan to start streaming Final Fantasy VII eventually, one day. I have it on the gloriously delicious dog. So I'll see if I get to work. On a modern resolution, hopefully. Alright, this might be a little loud, so I'm going to mute the microphone and remember to unmute it this time. Your 31st rhino. I've built exactly one rhino. It was the first vehicle model I built, and I put the tracks on the wrong side. And it looked horrible. This motherfucker looks like he would fit perfectly with like an Iron Warriors cult leader. Ooh! Ooh. Maybe I'll be able to use him for my chaos. Statari Marshal. This was not available when I started the Admix. And then we got Eldari lore. We got another Forge World lore that looks like they fight Tyranids. They have little short stories in these sometimes. Don't worry, I got bigger kits. Is this another sub-assembly? Or does it want me to paint it fully assembled? This one wants me to paint it fully assembled. Okay. What lovely painting guides. They're actually, the painting guides they have for the Imperium magazines aren't actually that bad. They're not fantastic, but they're mostly for like new people anyway, so you know. It shows you step by step. Yeah, this guy doesn't look like he gets many in the war gear options. But he looks nice. Here's the first Tech Priest Engine Seer I've done. You gotta remember I need to where is it? Where is the desk cam? Scaling and aspect ratio. Excuse me? I don't know why I have that. Maybe it helps? Ooh. Configure video so I can adjust the focus. I wish it would do it automatically, even though it is on auto. It's a lie. Now this little goober. He's not great, but he was one of the first, and that's what makes him a legend. Anyways, back to... If I could just have like a button that lets me swap like the focuses just between like a hotkey and just press, alright, here's close up, here's that would be great. I wish if I was smart, I would probably hotkey that. Funky. Ooh, that felt good. New GW modeling. How can you new GW character model? How can you tell? Tactical rock. Then do it. Yeah, maybe. Today was figuring out audio, alright? So I could whip open like anime or something on my browser and watch it without it flagging the audio stuff. Yeah, the instructions, the numbers on here do not match the numbers on this. Very classy GW. They are in fact backwards. I barely understand how to use OBS as it is, but it's better now. I found a tutorial from some guy who probably plays either Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, or Apex Legends on stream. He gives me that vibe. No clue, but then learn it? Well, yeah, learn it. I can't learn it now, when I have a sharp blade and I'm battling the enemies of plastic. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Mr. Marshall. Marshall is a cool name for a rake. A blood sacrifice is a must. Exactly. It is a must. They always need a blood sacrifice. Especially when you get a new blade. The moment you put a new blade on your knife, that's when it's the most hungry. When it's the most angry. Alright. Okay, they literally just put a box on his crotch. Well, on top of his hips, and just like, this is where you line it up. Mr. Marshall, man. God, this one is like so much skinnier because it's like a newer model. They want them to be realistic, and a lot of the time it just feels skinny. Oh, they definitely wanted me to put the front on first, eh? Hey, boss. Get on. Okay. There we go. Like, alright, let's compare these waistlines. Alright? Look at this, man. This man's so skinny, and this guy's fucking huge. I guess that's why he gets a smaller base. Where does his base go? Where did I put his base? No. Come on. It's probably under here. Yes, there it is. Was it sitting out there the entire time before I flipped it up? No. Okay. I'm not insane. I promise. No, wait. I think their base sizes are the same. They are the same. These rats in their 32mm bases. Be respectable. Be like your Imperial Guard brothers and go on a 28mm base at most. I have no idea what this Atari Marshall does on tabletop. I played Admech back in 8th edition and haven't played them since as I sold the army. I got too many things that I would have needed to repaint, and I was just like at a point I was just like, I don't want to repaint things. Was that his taller? It is. Okay. I just remembered in 8th edition the strat with Admech was the Call Tollander of you know, the Tall's moving castle, where you just put all your like heavy shooting death robots right around him, because he had an 9-inch aura of rerolls. Okay, I needed there's a part. Okay. There we go. That should be good now. It's too much of a gap and it was bothering me. Oh, there's still a gap, but nothing a little green stuff. An Iron Hands player? Gotcha. I did a lot of different stuff in 8th edition, and when it came out. I did Admech, I did Dart a little bit, I did Thousand Suns for a chunk. Dreadnoughts are cool, so you know what? I would have done it too. I would have spanned it too. And I want to see what these Atari Marshals do. I thought I would be able to play more in 10th edition, but alright, so Atari Marshal. Alright, what do you do? Okay, you have his weapon, Adeptus Mechanicus pistol. What a name. Alright, well, when he leads a unit, they get the reroll hits. And once per battle, unbattle shock a unit. Okay. He's just 35 points. He's not crazy, but I can see him being used as, like, you know, a cheap little H2 unit. If you're running like a few Atari blobs. Are Vanguard still cool? That's what I need to check. No, they got nerfed. They nerfed the Vanguards. Damn it. Nothing makes an orc player feel feel surprised when they're like Orc Warboss rose into melee against my Vanguard and Tall, and it's just like, oh yeah, he has -1 toughness. Now they just reduced objective control. Now that's cringe. They used to reduce toughness. What is his, and the Radium Carbine saw a little nerfed too. Damn. I liked them. They were cool. What about the Rangers? Are they still cool? Are they still nice? Yeah, they're okay. They got sticky objectives, that's fine. And they got stout. Not bad. I like them. I like armies where I can do good focus on infantry because I like painting infantry models. But a lot of them just don't hit like the right spot. All right. You'll be back? Alright. On that, and then number 7. YouTube's gonna stream at me a lot, but I'm just ignoring it. YouTube thinks it's so fucking important with its streaming stuff, and it's just like, have you considered being good? Like, I don't care, the audio should be fine. I look over to make sure I didn't leave my mic muted, and it's fine. Apparently this weapon is the control stave. I think it's basically like a lieutenant character. It's giving rerolls units attached to. Wait a second. My brain, I was just piecing stuff together, and it was just like, let me check if like the Mechanicus has done what I consider sacrilege. Yeah, I'll go check the Rangers. Oh, they have to be taken in 10-man units. You used to be able to take. I used to take them in 5-man units. Oh, they. Huh. So they've gotten a bit silly with the special weapons. All right. Intriguing. Well, I'm going to be building the Rangers and some infiltrators. for Kill Team and not this, but they're probably going to basically be the same thing. Let's see, Sicanian infiltrators. I want to look at you again. How are the Taser goads? Pretty goated. Too bad I don't want to build them with like power weapons. I do like them. I think Taser goads are cool. Move on. I need a little break from the depression metal. Okay. Put his head on last because that's what smart people do. Or I want to do some orc painting too. This is getting all clogged up. See, I need some smooth jazz. You see, I think that would really bring it all together. Hey. Don't get out of your government assigned position. It's God forbid GW decide to do new models that aren't monopose to hell and back. I actually seeing the model in person, I kind of dig it. Let's put him on his base. Like, he has that whole backpack on him, but I kind of don't want to put the backpack on him. I kind of just want to remove, like, the back stud for it and just leave him like this, because I think he looks kind of cool like this. I might just leave him... I might do it sub-assembly. Just think about it. And consider it. He looks... You know, he kind of looks cool without the big old backpack. Like, he needs that tactical rock to feel superior about his very girlish waistline. Unless the marshal's supposed to be a woman, in which case, fantastic. Trans, yeah, transhuman. Bum, 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 bum. That was a jest. That it? Sprue clean? Sprue clean. Throw it to the side. Don't need it no more. I mean, it really would not hurt overly much to remove the back nub because I'm just like, oh no, like, it would lose the extended part. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. Yeah. Oh, Mimosa, man. Oh, my daily free 10 scout. Why, I should get that right now. All right. Pretty cleaned up. Boom. 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 A little bit of glue. It's slotted in there pretty tightly on its own, so. I'm gonna leave that sub-assembly. Even then, because that clearly is going to be a pain in the butt to paint. So let's grab the next one. And the next kit. That's 2 models done. Let me take off my headphones. It's just too far away to do. Alright. That reminds me of something. I need to move some stuff. Here is the other one, I think. This. Let me check. Oh. This one. Where is it? Well, nah! My shirt's stuck. Get unstuck. Where is I swear I'm losing my mind looking for one bit. Seriously, the one time I'm purposely looking for it. I'm being baited. Good point. I had like a Statari half. I had like two halves of Statari model. Like, you know, the bottom half and the top half I got from a trade. And for the life of me, the bottom half and the top half did not fit together. Hi, Sleepy Wolfie. How are you? Take a sip of my drink. Now to mute my microphone, because this is going to be really loud. Yeah, yes, you see me? That's me barely touching it. I'm doing all right. I thank you for asking. I'm doing all right. I'm chilling out. All right. I'm sure the instructions are in the other are in this one. So let's take a quick gander through this one. Okay, there's a second part. The Pariah Nexus. All this. I think 9th edition lore. Yeah. I should really just read all the stuff from these. I took a little break from it. So let's see. Hi Golo, welcome back. I love Statari Ranger design. I fucking adore it. And that's why we're gonna make a kill team with them. You had dinner, what'd you eat? Adeptus Mechanicus names. Ooh. Come on, you want to roll a D66 to get your admech name for your gang? Chicken and rice? Nice. Of classic. Tech Priest heroic titles, Adeptus Mechanicus maniple epithets. I see the cool, lots of little flavor stuff. Protector extremist. Tari Crimson Doom. Oh, we have some instructions in this one. Okay, then what's in the other book? And then I put over here, like, you got Primaris Marines. What's this tutorial for? Oh, how Storm Shields and their abilities work. Orbital defense. Alright, this is one of the earlier ones, so they had a bit more tutorial stuff in it. Psychic abilities. Guidance. Alright, if the instructions are in there. Alright, let's see what's in this one. I think this is probably gonna have how to paint. This one feels thick. Yeah, okay, we got the paint. When I played Admech, I mixed on Premier Marines. Fair. I got my first combat patrol booklet yesterday. Nice. Which one did you get? Torn Red. Datari Rangers. Yeah. Let's see, and they did a fight of warriors versus rangers. I'd say the warriors would. Nah, with reanimation protocols, yeah, Netron's usually one that out on the shooting. I don't need this one. Ooh. Oval base, my beloved. Now I don't build these dice for like kill team because that's the only way I might get to use them. Here's my unpopular opinion. You like female custodies. Our plays were a little slow getting them since the first issue talking about Patrol had a Space Marine captain. Gotcha. Oh right, yeah, that's the new is that the new magazine? Yeah, I was subscribed to the Imperium one. I'm probably not doing Combat Patrol because I just don't have the money for it, like I did when I did Imperium. I'd be okay with the main reason I don't like female custodies, mainly because they can't. I agree that they can exist. I just think they were implemented in like the laziest fucking way possible, and I think it was really poorly done. And it's just like they did it for social media points and not for any good reason. Like expanding the writing. Yeah, no, them doing, oh, they've always been there is really fucking lazy writing, and GW likes to do that. Has been liking to do that since 8th edition. Hell, they did that with the Rogel Dorn, and they did that with the Sisters of Battle Paraton Soch. Apply glue on the inside seam. Oh, interesting. No? I mean, yeah, they can be made. It's just like all GW had to do to make it more acceptable was literally say, hey, the custodies are expanding their recruitment and thus are now adding, female recruits. Instead, they were just like, oh, they've just always been there. Well, what about all these books that say otherwise? They've always been there. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna build the Alpha first. I need to look at my options. Lore-wise, they're pretty much like a different process. It's like, because like Custodies existed before Space Marines were even like, before even the Primarchs were made. Mr. Emperor Man needed mass-produced super soldiers and not handcrafted with olive oil custodes to go fight. He needed something that can come out on the printing press. Alright, let's see. I want to make sure I have the Hunter Clade up. Alright, so Ranger Alpha. What can I put on the Ranger Alpha? I'm definitely gonna do power weapon. Let's see, what are my options? Ranger Alpha. Yeah, power weapon is the best option. Usually. Oh yeah. So it'll be a power weapon and radium pistol. Okay. When I built them before, I usually wouldn't build the melee weapons. Alright, and second, nothing said it was only males. They had explicit lore that said that they only recruited from the sons of noble families on Terra. Mr. Ponticus on the YouTubes did a whole video on it, and he had all the sources too, so it wasn't like he was making it up. Where? Well, let me go find Mr. Man. There's a very angry Italian man who has it. But yes, yeah. If the tech exists, though, it can be adapted. That is true. However, you're talking about the Imperium, who considers that something to be worth being killed over. How dare you improve your equipment with a non-STC standard template? I think you will be excommunicated and sent to the bee hell, where you'll have to do nothing but fold sausages as a servitor. We'll see how they do it. If they do it, I'm just gonna guess that GW is gonna be like, and thus they've always been there. Let's see, where is it? Yeah. Well, yes, it would increase the recruitment pool, but that's never been the problem with Space Marines. Having more recruits has never been really a problem. Because the good guys, yeah, exactly, the good guys never lose. You gotta remember that the thing holding out Space Marine chapters isn't a recruitment pool, it's Gene Seed. Because, like, they can get more than enough people, but when you can only recruit like 100 people, it's not like you need to go through like 1,000. Because it's mostly the Dante novel showed like his whole recruitment into like the Blood Angels, and it was just like they had like 100 people, and it was mostly, all right, step up. Are you genetically compatible? No. All right, you want to be a serf at the chapter, or you want to go home? Oh, you're compatible and you want to join? Well, welcome aboard. You time to start training. Where is 50? How much was that for? Is that 50? Alright. But but Dolo, if you're still there, I can send you the link to the video of Mr. the Ponticus. I need to watch more of his stuff. The ones I did watch were pretty good. $51.50. I cannot tell if this one's supposed to be 51 or that one. I think that one's 35. Yeah, Malcador said that to the Emperor, and the Emperor laughed it off. Because Malcador was also saying that there would be less conflict. Between the cis, if they were women. Yeah, remember, Emperor is not a very good man. But also, some girls are mean. Some girls are... Man or woman, their conflict will be there. But you know, it could have worked. But it's sort of, yeah. But I think it would fall apart the same way, either way. The moment that all of them were, but they would be hot, yes they would be. But that's why we have the /r Primarch GF Discord server, and they have all their own lore. Come on, which Primarch GF do you want? Seriously, some of your better options with lore with 40k at this point is just I'm gonna just write my own thing. I honestly think the worst thing GW's done with the lore recently is what they did with Lasduns. And Wraithbone, that was also really fucking dumb. Who doesn't love the Wraithbone being retconned so that they would have a reason to fight? My Space Wolves are Wolf Girls. Do they have the ears? Do they have like the wolf ears? Please tell me they do. That's all I need to know. Yes. Okay. Perfect. You see that? You see? You know what? That works for me. Perfect. Where's my glue? It's over here. I will say in the end, as long as the females are yeah, that's the thing. They gotta be. I want them to be written well. That's all my conflict with it is I want them to be written well, and I don't want them to just be shoehorned in. Because I think women should be written just as well as every other character. Well, let me word that the worst way possible. There's some hair on this. Get off there. I'm not ready to circumcise my glue bottle yet. There we go. I'm now doing like what? What, you've never you've never circumcised a super glue bottle before? Excuse me, I thought this was a safe place. Which fucking backpack is that? This one, I guess. No? I see, I see. Mr. Man, I'm not gonna build this die with the wrong armaments. 25mm base. I don't think that's 25mm. I've sounded a super glue bottle with every certain size. Yes, I've done the sounding before too, but sometimes I've just had the build up so bad. I just, you know, I just found it easier to cut off the tip. It was too late at that point. You know, just a little off the top, you know. It just worked a lot better. Well, I'm gonna make sure these are 25mm. Oh, the towel fits on it, so yeah. This feels told. Why does this model feel told? I use gel-based super glue. So do I. This is gel-based super glue. So worth it. So worth it. I need to get more super glue. I might run out. But come on, we can get our Slitari GFs and whatnot. Well, I'm saying if we can have our Warhammer kids books, our Warhammer horror books, where's our Warhammer romance novels, GW? You know, where are they? We're not gonna forget about the canonical mention between a Dark Eldar and a human doing it. A Warhammer dating sim. I was actually I was for a moment I was on a project team that was going to work on a Warhammer a Horus Heresy Primarch Atome game. So Rogue Trader, yeah. I almost worked on a Primarch Atome game with one of my buddies. There was a whole Discord for it, and it just never went anywhere, and I was just like, well, alright. So my buddy was like really knowledgeable about Iron Warrior, so he was going to write all the stuff about Petravo. He was going to do the Petravo route. I don't remember what happened and why it didn't work out, but I need to play Rogue Trader. The coward's not letting people romance the sister battle. Really. Power sword. Can't wait for Dark Heresy. Yeah, I need. I haven't played. I should stream Rogue Trader. I haven't played it. I could also stream Baldur's Gate, but I have a thing where I don't like playing censored versions of games, and Twitch would force me to censor it. I don't like playing the censored versions of games. Same thing with like Cyberpunk. I played a chunk of it, but you know, can't stream it. But I do need to play Rogue Trader. I do have Mechanicus installed, so I can play that. Maybe I can mod it a little bit. I am excited for Total War. I am interested. I wouldn't say excited, but I am hopeful that Total War Warhammer 40k will be fun. And Dawn of War 4. I hope those games will be fun. What's the good pose for that damn sword? What would be good? You ship the Psyker of the Sister Battle? Mm. Trying to figure out how I wanna pose this guy up. I think I point the pistol down. It sort of wants the sword to be raised up. Or we put it down. What do you think? Sword up or sword down? Fuck it. Yeah. There is a little bit of like a notch on the arm, so it sort of implies it wants it to be down, like on like the inner sleeve. Can't quite tell. I do need the Road Trader will be fun. I can't even get the normal sub. I can't afford it. I would do the premium if I could. You know, actually I kind of want to check something. Which of these models do I like? I like this one. This Space Marine model I have. See how my painting has come along. You know, maybe one day I'll just go crazy and run my Space Marines as world eaters, and it'll be great. You can't get it because too much demand. That's crazy. Okay, it sort of wants it like this. Let's do the pistol. That's crazy. Unhinged. Maybe I can talk in my tech priest voice, you know, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah. No? I see. Understandable. What are you thinking? Sword raised up heroically? Or Statari Alpha? Yes. Up his ass? Eh. Don't really fit. Fuck. Damn it. Well, we got an Emperor's Children player here. Oh, you wish Dolo was... Dolo is that spiritually. Physically, they play Thousand Suns and Space Wolves. This looks nice. I kind of dig this. You hate the Emperor's Children. I wish I wasn't. I wish I had. We don't have the dummy thick ad mech model yet. Haven't asked that. That'd be fairly inefficient. Play Night Lords. Oh, I'm just saying this model compared to this model. All right. This one's thick. This one's not. This is the Statari Femboy, and this is the normal Tech Priest. You know. I hope I flashbanged you with that reference. And Titans, yeah. Dolo has fucking Titans, and it's just like, god damn. Cause so God help me, threaten me, and I will paint them like a Stolfo. All right, let's see. I wish I could. I wish I could save these ranger heads from my beloved Dard in the future. But at least I'll have the Vanguard heads. 5 Warhounds, 3 Reavers, and 1 Warlord. Actual. Yeah, just have a nice down payment on your house, you know, or you know, Or, you know, collateral for your loan. You know, imagine looking for a sugar baby. Unfortunately, Golo hates the poor, so no one can be Golo's sugar baby. Golo is mean. So it's a payment in plastic. Why would it say payment in plastic? What? I'm not that mean. No, you're not. You're not mean. But do you like to tease in the most painful of ways? Here we go. Our nice Statari Ranger. These guys are gonna be painted extra fancy. Because I'm gonna use, because, you know, they're gonna be kill teams. So, you know, kill teams get to be fancy. If Hunter Clade even exists as a kill team in the next edition of, in the next edition. I want an Alpha Legion kill team. That would be awesome. But no, instead we get more Night Lords. Because everything has to be Night Lords. What is this? Why the tether? I want the Osmits. Yeah, like I also want a 5/7 as soon as possible. God damn it! Getting all the fun toys. Where's the little Ospex thingy-mabob? I want to build that. I don't want the tether. Is it not on this sprue? Did they fucking neglect the little Auspex woo-woo gun? Oh, this is sacrilege. I do not see it on the sprue. Extra components. Devilish. Demonic. Thievery. I guess it isn't on this sprue. That's... I mean... They could also be Alpha Legion. You never know till you give them a gene test. Exactly. Every kit is Alpha Legion unless proven otherwise. But I want the proven otherwise kit. Wait. That'll be fine. Cope? I know, it actually is. It is Cope with Alpha Legion. Everything's Alpha Legion. Please? I want that Alpha Legion Horse Heresy model. The sniper guy. I want that model. So I can run him as a Vindicare. I really want that model. Because that model's really cool. I like that one. More HH models? That's fair. I mean, I mostly have Alpha Legion. I did start painting up a squad of... A long time ago, I started work on like a squad of Iron Warriors. Because I got like a Mark III Horse Heresy kit. So I was just like, I'll make them Iron Warriors. But we don't get everything, yeah. You just got a whole rage update that turned them from resin to plastic, so GW can run the game they've always wanted to. Space Marines, the tabletop game. Oh, there's 61. Yeah, that was 61. I need 60. Where's 60? There's 60. Stop fighting me. You ain't got that freedom. I'm not complaining about the plastic release. I love it. Yeah. Get over here. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. As the Lord demandeth. And then what, 59? I remember one time, I played my AdMech against my buddies like corn demons, and I had like a squad of Statari Vanguard roll hot while fighting a bloodthirster. Like they were shooting at the bloodthirster. Now, when you roll hot with the Vanguard, in 8th edition they had a rule where it was like, you know, each of their guns had like 3 shots, and you know, if you rolled like a 6 to wound, each shot did like, I think 2 damage each or 3 damage each, something like that. So the damage would go up, and I rolled like 5 hits. 5 6s the wound on his bloodthirster with the Vanguard shooting, and it was just like, oh, I gotta spend a command point. I don't wanna. I gotta spend that command point so they don't fucking die from the fact that demons have such shitty saves. He had to up his save bonus, that they had like a stratagem for that. He had to fight like a coward. I need to get Contemptor Dreadnought arms. Because I got 2 of those Alpha Legion Contemptor Dreadnoughts, but I didn't get the arms. I just got the bodies. Because that was one that was like their GW was discontinuing those dreadnoughts before moving over to the plastic Contemptors, to where they only gave them a torso. How do you feel about in 40k how the next narrative battles are gonna be all Iron Warriors? I wonder if they're gonna do it cool or they're gonna do it cringe. I mean, as long as John French isn't writing it, I'm sure it'll be fine. Fucking John French. To a Bjorn and then later replace Redemption's arm with a Leviathan Dread melee. Nice. What's wrong with John French? Most of his writing is good, unless it's Iron Warriors. If he writes Iron Warriors, he writes it like in the worst way possible. Also, he killed Alfarius. Also, John French killed Alfarius, so I also hate him for that. Because his favorite little Blorbo, Rogel Dorn, has to be the bestest boy, so he had them write him, give him more stuff. Or so they say. I fucking wish. I fucking wish it was a so they say moment. I fucking wish. All the official stuff is they could have done it if Mike Brooks wasn't a coward. But no. Mr. John French is like, he's dead. So dead that Omegon feels him die. It's like, you rats. Give him back to me. Give me back my boy. He killed him. Glue those together. And in the end, at the end of the Alfarius Primarch book, they had it to where it was. They ended it with like Omegon was the Primarch that it met Horus. Also, I need to read the Ghost Legion books, but God, I don't like Mike Brooks. If Andy Clark was writing it, I would like it. Shroud of Night was awesome. I thought I was going to dislike it because of Primaris lasers talking about it. How they would talk about it. I'm just like, so wrong. You're 35 books into Horus Heresy, I haven't touched 40k yet? Oh god. I'm more 40k than Horus Heresy. I've read like a Horus Heresy book. No, I read Horus Rising and I read the Alfarius Primarch book. And then mostly it's just, you know, the good compiled lore and everything I get from my buddies who have read it. Listening to the audiobook word to word. Yep. You've read it and forgotten most of it. Understandable. I have my buddy who is like the expert on what I would like to on the Alpha Legionos, and very, very funny. Let's see, Tech Surveyor. Okay, so I want both. How do I build both? Oh wait, no, it is here. Okay. Oh, I do want to build both. Do I have the arms for it? I need at least... I need 2 one-handed arms for these boys. Yeah, Kados Sicarius legitimately has good character development. Too bad GW literally abandoned him in a trailer park so he could get more depression. let's see. I wanna. No, that's two-handed. I might need to look into my bits box for what I want to do. Yep, two-handed. All two-handed except one. All right. Honestly, all the lore of Tato Sicarius made me and my buddy came up with the theory that the secret gene seed flaw of the Ultramarines is that they're all, you know, narcissistic, so that they're all secretly sociopaths. Like extreme narcissistic sociopaths, and that they're just really good at hiding it, and that's why everyone thinks they're great. Because it's all part of their plan to get everyone to love them. Now let me look into my old AdMech bits if I see if I can find what I'm looking for. As I saved them. I'm happy he's now. It is I got to scary said I'm depressed. Yeah. Where? Oh, where? Please. Oh, Bitbox. Radium. I need the galvanic goods, boss. Oh, yeah, I put that on one of them. That'll be great. Yeah, just ignore all these. Let's say I'll use them for something, I promise. Alright, that's a rifle that has like no hand holding it, so that might be useful. I swear. It's hiding from me. They're being rude. And the Testodi stuff is getting in the way. I'm surprised that old bastard Yart is still. The time skip is apparently a myth, I guess. The time skip was a myth. Yark is alive. We're getting ready for the next round. Of Dazdul's grand adventure. So many people getting mad about the fact that about the animation though. Yeah. Some humans do live pretty long. The main problem is that living long can be a bit hard. That arm might be useful. I'm sorting through these as best I can. No, do not let the barrier open. I do not want Chaos Bits missing. Yeah, no Steel Legion. Cape. Dardian Spear. Is that a Lightning Claw? I saw a Lightning Claw. Sword. Do I really just not have an extra arm? Probably don't. What is this? Oh, it's a chess piece. I don't know why I have that. Ara ara. I have no idea what this head is. It looks silly. Well. Oh, no, I could not find what I was looking for. So we might have to get a little silly. I hope I didn't just put the football in there. I was leaving those out for a reason. Oh well. Alright, get back here. Custodes stuff. Into the corner you go. That one did stay out. I might use that. Might use that too. Don't let him hide. You'll never know when you might need it. Oh wait, there's other AdMech spots. Ah, piss. I can keep looking. Ah. The great bits box. You never know. I have them organized by faction, more or less. However, I don't have enough space in each of the slots for all of one faction. So they are slightly organized and slightly not. Also, I put these in here like literally years ago, so it's just like, well. I do it piece by piece and faction. Oh, that could be cool if that works. Trust me, I can find some good bits. All right, this helps. It's like, you know, finding inspiration, digging through. It's just about, you know, finding the right piece. Because I haven't built anything using my AdMech parts in a while. I dug through them a while ago, but I was just doing it for the heads. Now I'm just looking for a singular gun arm. And hope I can find it. All part of the hobby process. Oh, nope. I had my hopes up for a moment. I don't know, some cable bits, those might be helpful. Oh. Nope. I have ideas, but the brain is unwilling. Alright. Well, this is how you know you're in a real tabletop process. You got your bits box out and you're just like, I want to make sure I can do all the things I want, but I will grab out other things that I have ideas for. Oh hey, here's the torso I have that I don't know whose legs it fits on. This extra torso I just have in my bits box. That's where it went. Citarian stuff. That's where all that is. The Pimp King for the Dominus. Very good. No. I mean, I could always just shave a hand off, but I don't like doing that. I think it looks kind of fugly. Okay, I found something that might work. I found this bit. This might work. No, no. No. Truly devastating. A solid maybe. A maybe option. It's all, look, it's all about the process, baby. Rage. You have a spreadsheet for all your bits. I mean, that's I cannot fault you. All right. I've done as much looking as I'm willing to. You love your spreadsheets? This is why you really work for the government. Your love of spreadsheets only matched by Robute Gilliman himself. Well, at least I found this, so... Wait a second. This one has the arm I want on him. You think he was built with super glue? Do you think... Do I pop this boy in the freezer and try to rip off his arm? See, this is the only spare pair of legs I had. I got in a trade. This also came with that trade. These do not fit on top of each other. I don't know how this came to be, but I didn't build him. Kill him. I have to strike him down. But I have some other options I found. Step 1, I need to actually build the little Auspex thing so I know what I'm working with. I should have done that. Grenades. I got these bits are gonna be a bit annoying. It's like someone is on the altar for sacrifice. Yeah. I dropped the arm. There it is. Grab it with the grippers. I hate these small pieces. GW, why couldn't you have just printed it as a whole fucking piece? It's not that hard. There it is. The freaky buriki. Glue on, motherfucker. While that glue sets, let's get his silly backpack on. 72. Well, I don't want to put the backpack on just yet. I should save this piece for later and put it on one of the other bodies. Well, let's see. It is right arm, so I need to find other piece for it. It goes on his left arm. This is a right arm done. This is only held in the left arm. This is for the big thing. What's your opinion on Legends? I think it's cringe. We can do this. The long arm of the Skitari. Or, damn it. These are all right-handed. I'll find an option. What does surveyors have Delphanics? I think I think they should not have they shouldn't have they should not have invalidated models that so many people still had entire armies for. They should have just kept making rules for them, and it's just like, well, GW, you shouldn't have. Maybe you should have just updated them. They're still doing the rules bloat. I think I just heard a yell. That's not bueno. Let's see. Let me look at my body options, as you know. We're gonna build the special weapons. We're gonna build all three of them. I think this die might be good for the aspect scan thing. Well, let's see. Which one of the two is better to build? Let's see. Out visible to within. Okay, it gives 1 action point. This operative is shooting if it has a moving or if it's. Okay, that one's not bad. Yeah, I want. All of them have that. I want them to have. Like, signal ain't bad. An extra point. Basically, do I build a spotter? I think I build the spotter, man. I think that's the plan. And then, you know, the other one, maybe. I just dropped a piece on the floor, but I have an idea. Hey, it's better about having the SWATs. The SWATs got killed and then were made a new army. Alright, let's do the backpack. 72. There it is. There we go. I mean, at least the SWATs got turned into the Wotan, which just which hurt. Which, I'm gonna be real, ended up hurting the Eldar more. Poor little Eldar. They're not going to survive. They're gonna be whipped to shreds. Rip bozo to them. But fuck the other. The leads of Votan are the reason the Wraithbone got retconned into just being a space metal, and it's just like, that's so cringe. Because they needed the Eldar and the Wotan to have conflict. I'm still mad that they decided to say that Lasduns didn't shoot lasers anymore. I'm just like, that's immaculately cringe. GW, I think you deserve to be shot for such cringe lore writing. One waifu. Oh fuck, the Eldar, I still have 3rd edition PTSD. Oh. I see. Let's take this man lewd onto his base. Fuck. Blue on, motherfucker. I mean, I got PTSD from the Tau, and I got over that. Those bastards. Damn Tau. Ruined everything. They know what they did. The good old days. Stream is healthy? Oh, you got over your dumption? Alright, a little bit of glue here. The good old days? Did I say good old days? When it was shrimpler. Oh fuck, I didn't clean up this. Done. Piss. Well, back in the 7th edition, I played in a... This is one of my first games I ever played. of Warhammer. There was a tournament. It was like a beginner's sort of tournament. It was like a town away, and so I went there with like my small little Space Marine army. It was a 750 point tournament. That Tau motherfucker in a 750 point tournament. It was either one or two. He brought two. I think it was actually two. He brought two Riptides to a 750 point tournament. And I mildly wanted to kill him. I'm just like, this is rage. I'm playing around with an idea here. Nah. Not on this one, not on this one. Let's nip off ahead for this little man. And in turn one, he killed my captain and the entire tactical squad he was attached to. Needless to say, I was not fond of Tau after that for a while. Oh my god, the head is not sticking in right. Don't push the arm out. There we go. I need him. He's a spotter. Now, next, it's him. It's time for the big boy. AKA the fucking Arquebus. I would run... So, back when you could run 5-man squads, the 5-man squads for Statari could have 2 special weapons in them. So I would run sniper teams of Statari Rangers where they would have 2 of the fucking anti-tank rifles, so they'd just be in the back. So I would have like the big fucking, so 2 5-man squads with the rifles just fucking plinking away at anything with big armor. It was great. I need to know, what are they like now? Are they sad? Are they disappointing? Probably. Or they're not changed at all. Wanges. They're about the same. Did their ballistic still get nerfed? I swore they used to have a 3+. Alright, 75, 76. Where's Mr. 75 and 76? What's 79? What's 76? There it is. $75, $76. Oh. Well, that has to be 42. Where's 75? There it is. There it is. Y'all feel like, oh man. What the hell? Pop out, you motherfucker. Mother fricker. Yeah. I gotta be cool kid. Where are the legs? Have I lost my place on this? Yes. $84. Scoot back up so y'all can actually see my hams. It's a nice day cleaning up the bits. Make them all fancy like, make them smooth and clean, and ignore my need to use the bathroom. An uncomfortable dirtily, unprecedented size. May have just scraped off a bit more than I intended. An unfortunate outcome for the sinners. A glorious Admech will. This kill team will be fantastic and killy. You'll be back, understandable. I might go to the bathroom while you're gone. Those there. Oh. Leaning on my crotch. we go. Yeah, we'll put that there. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. I'm gonna use the bathroom. So, where's my animation? There it is. We'll be right back. Mutus. Okay. I'm back. So I'll put the music. Not the base yet. I'm gonna try and finish up this model. Probably call it here. Get these bad boys primed up. Have a shorter stream today. Now where is my Arquebus? There it is. Some nice chill music. Okay, there it is. My eye was blind. I was trying to find where the flesh was. Now this bad boy. Where Stitaria made men. Wait, was it supposed to go there? Oh my god, I've always put it in the wrong spot. I can't believe I fumbled that so many times. I didn't realize it just straight up had a slot for it. Rage. Unspeakable. Alright, let's do this. We do feet. We'll do the arm. Ah! My hands are fighting me. Fuck. There. There we go. That was a pain in the ass, but yeah, we're gonna let that sit for a bit. So we need arm 83 and a head. $83. And it wanted head like what? 10. What head 102? I bet that head's cringe. I already used that head. I'm gonna use this head. Pretty much in Kill Team, these two basically work together. That's spot or die. It's his actual job. This is all cleaned up. Right, a nice arm in place. All we need to do is put the head on. Easy, easy peasy. There we go. We got our hero. Oh man. I want to end it soon, but I want to build more models. I might build some off stream. I still have plenty of AdMech stuff to build. I just wanted to do a shorter stream today. It's just how it be. And besides, I am now so alone. But it's fine. We'll do some testing. I do want to test something. Since it's near the end of the stream. I want to play the song Kickback for like 30 for a few seconds just to see if it gets picked up on the VOD or not near the end here. Because I don't really care. This is a test.
A baby kangaroo is born about the size of a jelly bean. At that stage, it's
oh my
completely
God.
hairless, blind, and barely developed.
That is not
Yet within minutes of
the
being
video
born,
I wanted.
the tiny Joey has to crawl on its own through its mother's fur and into the pouch.
Close. Well, that was a YouTube short. Great test. Great test. If that, you know, goes on through. Well, I'll have to remember that at 256. If it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't. Oh well. I think I have it set up right. And then expand our music options. But yeah, we got 5 models done today. I just wanted to be chill. You know, have a chill time, chill day. I hope everyone has a good day, has a good time. Start hacking up. I'm just a little tired is all, and I want to play some Dark Tide, but I don't want to stream. Let's. Good lord. Let's raid out the Edda Handlist. They got like an Uma Musume model. That could be funny. That'll be silly. It'll be fine. It'll be dandy. We start the raid. Unable to raid at this time? Is this some like cringe? They disabled raiders shit? Try this again. Unable to raid. Okay, I guess we're just not allowed to raid them. Sorry, only big people could raid you. That fills me with rage. Let's see who would be good. You're back, Golo. I saw you pop up. I'm a wizard. I have that power to know. We're raided now. I wanted to do a short stream today. Dinner is almost done and all that. I don't feel like shitting around, being a goober like. So we're gonna raid out to Solfirico. They have a cute model. They're playing the Animal Crossing Pokemon game. So you know, I'm gonna put model and stuff to the side. Move all these bits away. Lift down the camera. Bits to the side. Betrayed. Alright, well, thank you everyone that's here. Have a good night. Love you all. Bye bye.
To the game. I don't even think you